the Bombay High Court has ruled in favor of MCX-SX in the case against SEBI. Just to give you a little outline regarding this case, in fact, you did have the SEBI which came out and said that the major risk factor for MCX-SX was investments in the form of equity share capital warrants in the MCX-SX case. And SEBI had said that in event of an adverse outcome, the outstanding litigation between MCX-SX and SEBI in relation for diversification may not be able to in fact benefit from their investments as anticipated. Well, in fact, those are the breaking news which is coming in on your screen regarding that case. You had SEBI, in fact, which had alleged that MCX-SX had violated the minimum shareholding norms for stock exchanges. Remember, most of the promoters are restricted to just a 5% stake. It had also alleged, the SEBI, that promoters, which includes MCX as well as financial technologies, had acted in concert with each other, and that therefore their conduct was questionable. That's a look at how the stock is reacting, a clear uptick of 1.5%. Let's take it straight to Ashwin Mohan, who has got more details regarding this very crucial case. Ashwin.
Well, this is clearly a huge legal victory for MCX-SX because they have been waiting for a permission or approval from SEBI to enter the equity trading platform right since 2010. And today, very clearly, the Bombay High Court has found that the basis on which SEBI rejected their application for entry into the equity trading platform, the reasons based on which SEBI rejected the application, the Bombay High Court has ruled today are unsustainable and are not valid. And therefore, the Bombay High Court today has ruled that the SEBI order, which went against MCX-SX, will now be set aside. So therefore, it is no longer in power. And what the Bombay High Court has now directed SEBI to do is to reconsider the application of MCX-SX for permission to enter into equity trading within a month. So essentially, two key takeaways. The High Court has ruled in favor of MCX-SX. Secondly, the High Court has set aside the SEBI order which went against the exchange.
Ashwin, thanks very much for giving us the latest on those details. And you can see the clear ramifications playing out in an MCX stock price, which has just recently listed. 13.15 is where it's currently placed at. It has been fairly subdued of late, but of course, the Bombay High Court ruling in favor of MCX-SX will certainly be a good thing for the company. You also had a few more flashes which are in fact coming in on your screen regarding details of the same, that the Bombay High Court had set aside the SEBI order against MCX-SX and it has ruled in favor in the same case. Let's take it back then to Ashwin Mohan. I believe, Ashwin, you've got more details regarding this, eh?
Yes, I would just like to reiterate three key takeaways from today's High Court proceedings. I will repeat them once again. Number one, the Bombay High Court has ruled in favor of MCX-SX. What MCX-SX had done was that they had challenged the grounds on which SEBI was denying them permission to enter equity trading. The Bombay High Court clearly is of the opinion that SEBI's reasons were not valid, and therefore the order which went against MCX-SX has been set aside. So clearly that is a big drawback, or that is a big setback, in fact, for SEBI. Going ahead, keep in mind that this is not a blanket permission or nod from the Bombay High Court for MCX-SX to start equity trading. They have very clearly said that they will not interfere with the powers of SEBI as far as this is concerned. So now the road ahead is clearly in the hands of SEBI. They have been directed to reconsider the application of MCX-SX within a period of 1 month. So there you have some certainty coming in once again, because after a period of 1 month from today's date, SEBI will have to either give a yes or a no to MCX-SX. But clearly today is indeed a clear legal victory for MCX-SX because they have been clearly pointing out during the course of courtroom proceedings for many months that they should be given a chance and SEBI should reconsider the application, because keep in mind that MCX-SX as an exchange wants to enter the equity trading platform, wants to compete with the likes of NSE and BSE, and also wants to garner some additional volumes from the equity trading segment.